Hello, welcome on in to our second episode of Mass Effect 3. This is my first playthrough of the game, so if you missed the first episode, that is also linked and things like that in the card of the video. We are going to hang out. We're going to see what we get up to today. Do keep in mind, obviously, some questions and things will be answered in real time because I'm actively streaming this over on my Twitch channel. So if you're not over there and want to check it out live, definitely check out the link in the description below. But if I say the words actual question and the question doesn't end up being answered or things like that, feel free to make a comment and let me know. But we have made it to the Citadel, is as far as we have gotten. So we'll see what information we can find out, and we'll see. We're in theory gonna talk to the council, and I have zero expectation for them being any help. So we're gonna see. But I also like that the keepers are actually walking around, which is also kind of odd. Because normally you don't see them moving. Looney says, "Hi YouTube, I'm Dad."
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel.
Oh, why is it so quiet?
This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Does that sound really quiet to anybody else, or is that just me? Like, I turned up way loud. I have to mess with some settings.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Okay, maybe she was just quiet, because Shepard wasn't. But let's just take a quick look at... Okay, everything's at 100%. Okay. I want to see what...
Back to docking...
That's all.
Nope.
Please speak with me again if you...
I thought she was going to say the same thing again.
Docking Bay D-24, Commander Shepard. How may I help you?
Okay, local features.
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
Interesting. So I guess the Normandy is officially an Alliance ship again? Because she called it an Alliance ship.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the Certa Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
Okay.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel.
Oh.
If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Okay. I figured we might as well talk to him. And I believe we said that we were going to go to the council immediately versus checking up on Caden.
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or
I did
why.
see
But you're on the Normandy, right?
we can talk to them. Oh, they talked about the Normandy.
Did Commander
Okay,
Shepard
actual question. It feels like we can maybe roam around the Citadel, maybe not immediately, but it seems like we can. So, are we going to be able to... Is there going to be, like, side quests, I guess, is my actual question. Are there going to be quests to find here in the Citadel, like in previous games?
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
Oh, I was going to say. Oh, they have a camera. Are they a reporter? Oh, yes? Okay.
You don't have to.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track record with reporters.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience, but that can change. I'm a military reporter with a show called battle space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Yeah.
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
That the G4 reporter made manifest in the game? Okay. Why? I guess if we're trying to get support, I don't like the idea of there being a reporter on the Normandy. Remember G4 back in the day? No. I don't. We could do a trial run or no? Actual question. Should we let her have a trial run? Would you give her a trial run? No, reporter. What do you have to hide, Commander Shepard? We give her a trial. I feel like I wouldn't want her there, but I'm also just kind of curious to see what she would do. And it does say a trial run. Do you do crimes? I mean, according to the Citadel, yeah, because we kind of maybe possibly wiped out like 300,000 Batarians. So you can kick her off anytime you want? Okay, we can do a trial run then.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. Alliance News Network. Okay, I'm interested to see what we can do with that. War asset acquired? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that might become useful. I don't actually want to know now what, like, ends up happening with her or anything like that, but I am interested to see how that plays out. Oh, visit the council before. Fine. We have a map? Oh, that's to the airlock. Okay. Viewing deck. Can we go out to the viewing deck? Or is that blocked off? Was that just here? Okay. So I think we're going through the security checkpoint. Is this where we're going? See the elevator. We're gonna go this way.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
I wasn't expecting to talk to us.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Okay.
1 moment, please.
Cool.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Fancy. Yeah, she's certainly more respectful than the other report. Yeah, that's kind of why I wasn't like, you know, just because in the past we've had issues with the reporters, but the way she was speaking and whatnot, like I wasn't immediately like put off with her, I guess. I want that to be able to talk again, because that was so silly.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
Oh.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet so long.
soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Such a nice
I have a
woman.
feeling that she's already had this
You know,
conversation with
you
her before.
remind me of my daughter-in-law.
I have a feeling that she's had that conversation with her before. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. There's stairs here. We'll go this way, I guess. Oh, I was talking to your grandma towards the... Yeah, I was like, I have a feeling she's had the same conversation with her before.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
That looks like... I don't think the name actually said that, but that looked like the other reporter.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Uh-huh.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Mm-hmm. Is that her? Okay. We all have questions. Yes. Okay. Then why take the job then, I guess?
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Fair. It's a stupid game.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Alright. Okay, I am 110% wandering. Is that where we're supposed to go? I don't actually know where we were supposed to go to actually see the council. I just was started, you know, I guess that's, we'll figure it out, huh?
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming.
Okay.
If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
I think I found it, maybe? I
We've
found
got
the
our own
place,
problems,
yay.
Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
God.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
Mm-hmm. So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
Alright.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
They didn't get to build it.
Was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
I believe in trying. Do you have a better plan?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
I love they just look at the Solarian.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
That's exactly what I expected. Solarian's just like, no.
Meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
I love that it just teleports me there to continue the
They're a bunch
scene.
of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
Oh?
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
I warned you. Yeah. I don't know, but I very much like that, like, you know, the prior games and stuff, especially like the first game, like would have made you walk to the council, you know, figured out where the counselor's office was and then walk there. I very much appreciate, just in terms of flow of the game, that it just is like, nope, you're going to be here now because that's where you're going to go anyway. I like that. It just makes it flow better. Like, you know, it takes out the needless, like, make your character walk to the other cutscene. You know what? I'm actually going to go with the... I don't see how that helps me.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way, but the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom.
Okay.
A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
So I guess we're gonna go save that person then.
There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status.
Oh.
And various resources will be made available to you.
Okay.
Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Okay. We got a little Renegade. We got a little Paragon there. Okay, actual question. Did my brain process that correctly? That we're going and getting... There's a leader that got caught in stuff, and we need to go save them because they're part of the summit that is going to discuss how this war is proceeding? Exactly. Whoa, now nothing we do is a crime. Very succinct summary. Okay. I'm just making sure, like, because my brain didn't immediately catch on to, like, who they were talking about. So I guess the other actual question I have is, is that someone I'm supposed to know who that is? Of who the Turian was talking about? Is that, like, someone I've encountered before? Primarch Fedorian. You've never met him before. Okay, so I guess that was also the other thing that threw me off. Okay. Called a war summit that presents an opportunity for the Alliance to request help for building the Crucible. Okay. Unfortunately, they were caught by a Reaper attack, so we're gonna go help. Okay. I guess that's what we do then. Also, I really wasn't expecting us to become a Spectre again, but I guess given the situation, it makes sense that the Council would allow us to do that, even if they don't necessarily... If anything, I don't feel like the Council trusts us, but I think at this point with the Council, they know that they have to... With the Reapers literally being here, they have to listen to us and know that we're going to do whatever it takes with the Reapers based on our past choices. So, you know, giving us that Spectre status gives us the ability to do whatever we need to progress. Shep would probably have heard of him, but they've never met. Okay.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later.
Uh-huh.
If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Okay, fair enough. Let's talk about Earth.
Any news from Earth?
That is constant news. All of it bad.
That's
The
what I
Reapers
expected.
are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Okay.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans. And there's a need there.
Okay.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
My brain, okay, sorry, this is my slow processing. For anyone watching this in the future who may not know, I do have ADHD and my brain sometimes takes a second to process. Why is he the counselor? So they gave him the counselor role because, thanks brain for letting me remember the name. The other guy's on Earth? Is that why he's currently the counselor? Because he shouldn't be. That's what's been throwing me off here. Is like, something is different. That's how long it took my brain to catch on to that. So sorry. Okay, get some results.
Anderson would be proud.
Anderson, thank you.
As long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Okay. Anderson stepped down and went back to the military. He was never a political animal to begin with. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I totally understand, like, Anderson not wanting to be in that role, but I guess it... Either I missed it or it wasn't made clear that he did step back from that, other than obviously now that we know that he's not the counselor. But I guess also, too, that we interacted with him at the beginning, and my brain just didn't put the two and two together, maybe? Yeah, I can't blame him for stepping down. Like, Udina is going to be the one who is the political person who is going to deal with the council and stuff like that. As much as I don't like them, like, I don't think any politician is likable. As much as I don't like Udina, I think they are going to be able to be the ones to hopefully negotiate with the council and get maybe some other things happening and get the support we need to build the thing.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Mm-hmm.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Okay. Well, at least we got... At least in, you know, all else things considering, at least we have a human on the council. Like, our situation could be a lot worse. We could have no humans on the council right now. Also, this is so pretty. It's also just been interesting seeing the progression of the Citadel and how it's changed from the first game, because obviously there was a lot of rebuilding that happened, so it's not going to look exactly the same as the first game, but it's cool to see how it's changed and what areas we get to see each time. Can you imagine if the Reapers had come a few centuries earlier and humanity achieved interstellar travel right after they left? An entire galaxy of empty civilizations. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be, yeah, that would be very different. It's also just interesting, like, timing-wise. You know, it happened to happen now versus, you know, with humanity being able to play a part in this. Spectre Terminal. Spectre... Oh. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. Is that... Do we have email in this game? Do we have email in this game too? A human galaxy is a safe galaxy? I don't know. Okay, welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian? Okay. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Bolin Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volin purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Persis Vale. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests that the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Vale. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarian may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Okay. Okay. So that's some purchasing stuff. We do not have a lot of credits right now. We're not going to worry about that. Shopaholic. Visit a store on the Citadel. Okay. Now I'm just wandering through any doors we can open. We go. That's back this way. Okay. Because I went across the hallway. Alright. And then that was a dead end. Can't interact with anything there. Cool. Okay. So... the other thing I'm noticing too is like Shepard's footprints have a heavier sound to them than I feel like they did before. Okay, I kind of want to wander a bit more.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Recent intel suggests that the
This person does have a different... wasn't it Emily something in the other games? For my own amusement, I am going to talk to her.
Commander Shepard. Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you military.
I'm 110% taking the punch option.
But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies.
I appreciate that. No, we're done with you. Emily was a different reporter. Okay. I just love that Shepard, like, just punches her. And I also just love that the guards just, you know, the security is just like, whatever. But also, we did just get our Spectre status back, so we can kind of do whatever the fuck we want without having the repercussions of that. But it's like, I wouldn't have come all the way to the Citadel and ditched Earth if there wasn't a reason. So we are headed, we were kind of wandering around the Citadel. But I think we... Mass Effect 3, I'm disappointed in you. Why is the first game the only game where you can push J and it opens your journal? Why? Why is J not journal Mass Effect 2 and 3? But I think we might just head back to the Normandy. Okay, so our mission... We also have... Codex Secondary. Okay. Out of curiosity, do these autoplay?
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel.
Okay.
When the Solarians arrived...
It's the same audio that the second game had. Okay. So we could listen to some of those if we want to. But at this point, obviously, like, we know who the Asari are. We've played the first and second game. We figured that much out. Not much to do on the Citadel till later. Okay. I was like, I feel like we wandered there.
Commander Shepard, please select
And that seems to be all we can wander for the moment. So I think we're just going to go back to the Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Okay. Who are the Asari? Liara. Liara is an Asari. We are romancing Liara in this game, 110%. And we also get to have her from the very beginning, which makes me really happy. I am interested to see, obviously no spoilers or whatnot. I'm interested to see how it progresses because I'm assuming we will get more squad members. I don't want to actually know yet who that will be. We'll find out. But I'm interested to see how that progresses. Oh? I wasn't expecting a cutscene on the way back to the Normandy for some reason, I guess. Are we having a nightmare, Shepard? Because there's that kid again that the third game decided it needed to throw into the storyline. We're also... We gotta be dreaming because this is very slow motion-y. Because that is definitely the kid that we saw on Earth. It's also like the only kid we've seen in this entire game series. Are we just gonna watch this kid die repeatedly? Because I hate that for us. Because we've already seen him die. Like, we literally saw them get on a ship, and then the Reaper, like, smacked their ship to the ground. Like... I don't know. I get what they're trying to do with this, of having the emotionalness of, like, it's a big thing, we're trying to save all these people. Like, I get what they're trying to do emotional pull string-wise. But I don't think we need that. We've had 2 games of build-up to understand what's at stake. I don't know why we need a dream sequence with a child to give us the, like, hey, you're trying to save these people. We know what we're doing. Hi, Liara.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
Reflection of Shepard's mental state. Yeah, like, I can get why they're doing it for that sense. Like, I can get that they want to remind you, you know, this is not, you know, because you are playing it as a game, you know, just the reminder of, like, it's not an easy thing that, you know, is going on. Like, there's millions of people dying on Earth as we're going right now because the Reapers are on Earth. So, like, obviously that's going to affect Shepard. I don't know. I don't find the, like, the scenes that, like, this scene is in here to make you feel something. Those scenes have never been... I don't know. I guess that's just how things are written sometimes. But sometimes it's like, no, I get it. I don't need you to, like, tell me that, if that makes sense. Like, obviously that was a show don't tell because there was no dialogue in that, but still. Mass Effect has always been horror. I don't think Mass Effect's a horror game. Like, compared to the other horror games I played, I would not put this in the horror category at all. Like, it has some, like, dark aspects to it, and it has, like, some things that are, you know, obviously, like, not super friendly things or, like, creepy creatures and stuff. But I would not put this in the horror category. Is it actually tagged as horror? I wouldn't even consider this a horror game. You know what? We're always nice to Liara. We'll be honest.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Everyone back on Earth.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Oh, we turned it over. Okay.
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Alright, report officer.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Oh. Okay.
Meaning?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Alright.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
We do have email again, okay.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on
Whoa.
deck 3.
That's a lot of screens.
I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Alright.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
Alright. So this isn't a Cerberus ship. It's Anderson's. He's just letting you borrow it for a while, so don't go scratching the paint, young lady. Yeah, it makes sense that Anderson would, you know, want to be able to take it back, because, correct me if I'm wrong, originally this was the original Normandy was his ship before he gave it to Shepard, right? In the first game? Correct? Okay. Okay, I understand their concerns. I get their concerns, but they're useless. We're going. I just want to vent, I guess, with this.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
Okay. I like that Hackett is actually getting to be, like, more of a part of the story now. At least so far with the third one, because I do actually like Hackett. I do want to ask about Earth.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Okay. We're in a kind of balance so far with our Renegade and Paragon. We have previously been very Renegade. We ended up in between in the first game, though it did lean slightly Paragon, and then we were very Renegade in the second. We haven't committed to one way or another in the third game yet, other than we have done multiple Paragon things simply because I refuse to be mean to Liara. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how to feel about the bar being a bar and not two. Because the actual question here is this, like, just adding up all of our points total? I don't know. I don't feel like I understand why it's one bar this time. You think so? Okay. It's like, I don't know why it's one bar. I don't know. I feel like I made a choice when talking to Hackett there of how we're approaching this, but overall, like, the Council hasn't been helpful to us. Like, we're gonna do what we can for helping save the person to be able to start the, what they call it. The summit. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, we're gonna do that to be able to get the war summit to happen, to be able to do that, but I'm not necessarily approaching it going through the Alliance anyway, so. This is a cool room, though. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. Oh, so that's why it called the reporter a war asset. Okay. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. The System Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. Oh. That's actually kind of cool. I might actually want to read that. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to back all the way out. Total military strength. Minimum? I feel like that minimum's really low. I feel like that's a really low minimum. We're going to try to max that out. Okay, I actually kind of want to read this because they're not terribly long entries, it looks like. Okay, here. I'll swap over here so you can see the picture of them. Okay, so this is Alliance Engineering Corps. The Alliance Engineering Corps cuts roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids, while the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties. Their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars. Due to the staggering amount of raw materials required, the AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles such as the Skyllian Blitz and the First Contact War rush harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting that the Marines be prepared to storm any breach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert 1 week and crawling through jungles the next. Skillian Blitz. Yeah. Oh, right. We've heard of that. Yeah. Okay. The first fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, one of the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Illins Lindholm made the painful decision to use a tenth of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. Her gamble paid off as the first fleet limped out of the relay with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Updated. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the Battle of the Citadel 2 years ago. Unfortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild the fleet to its previous strike before the Reapers invaded. That's an interesting... Okay. So that implies that the amount that survived through that is affected. It's interesting, as we're going through this, choices we made in the first game are still having effects on things. Because that was a choice we made in the first game. Stations on Arturus, the third fleet is headed by Admiral Nishi Shin? I don't know. I attempted. When the Reapers came for the station, they had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before they could demolish the third fleet. But they were forced to retreat in the face of the overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Updated. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council. Yeah, okay. This is where all your previous decisions come home to roost. Yeah, it's like, oh no. So this is the cost of us choosing to save the Council in the first game, is that the Alliance isn't as strong as it could have been because it lost so many people in that. The Fifth Fleet became famous across the galaxy after spearheading Alliance forces at the Battle of the Citadel. It was guarding Arturus Station when the Reapers attacked. After a bloody and desperate battle, Admiral Hackett gave the order to retreat, sacrificing the entirety of the Alliance Second Fleet to give the Third and Fifth a chance to escape. The 5th Fleet's engineers are busy repairing its damaged vessels, grimly anticipating the return to Earth and revenge against the Reapers. Interesting. Okay, I definitely, like, I have plans at some point in the future to do another playthrough of this, and making those big decisions be the opposite. So that's interesting to see how that maybe would have an effect on stuff. Okay.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
There it goes. I was like, oh, it was stopping us to scan us. Like, I want to see the galaxy map.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. Well, Codex update. Okay. Still have our galaxy map. Got our terminal. Hold on. Do we get to have fish in this game? We still get to have our fish. But they got rid of my old fish. I'm so bummed. Why can't I get it? It's a separate game. But why did they get rid of all of my other model ships? Also, there's like 2 sides of it, which implies that there's more ships to collect in this game. They got rid of all of my model ships and they got rid of my fish. How dare they? How dare the Alliance get rid of my model ships? I want to have fish in the fish tank. Shepherd, crap. Maybe I shouldn't have punched that baby back then. I know, just all the decisions down the line and whatnot. Your crew also have a lot more to say in this one, and they tend to roam the ship. Okay. So that will be a thing to keep in mind, is to maybe talk to them and listen in on them and stuff. Yeah, actual question. Do we actually get to purchase fish and have fish in this game? And in addition to that, is it the same mechanic that you have to feed them every single time you come back to the Normandy like the previous game, or they die? Because I would like to have fish, and I would like to not accidentally murder them. They took my space hamster. Did you convince Kelly to take care of them? No, we ended up feeding them every single time I went back. I never talked to Kelly enough to have that be a thing that progressed. So it's also just interesting too, and just in terms of how the game, it's like, you know, just the difference between older games and newer games of how the NPCs progress, of being like, you know, the static, they only stay in one spot, they only have certain lines of dialogue, saying that they maybe, you know, saying that they roam the ship in this one is interesting, because all of the NPCs in the second one were like, you know, this is this position they are in, kind of thing. They're not, you know, a thing that happens. Okay, so far our squad is Liara and James. I do like that this one doesn't show you how many people, because that being a thing in the second game, just having that last slot there for so long. We would have kept the fish if you talked to her. She would have given them back. Like, talk to Kelly or talk to the person who was fixing the ship and stuff. I want our fish back. I want our fish back. That would be really cool. Hey, man, fry fish.
Come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Oh, that was only if she offered to take care of them, so you're shit out of luck. Okay. Boo! Okay, well, next time I play this game, because I don't know when that will happen, but we'll get there. Who survived Vermeer? The only person we have lost in this entire playthrough is Ashley. Ashley is the only one that we have lost. So, yeah. Everyone else has survived so far. Go back and replay ME2 to keep the fish. That would be very silly. That would be silly. We should make notes for, like, going back and doing a second playthrough of stuff. Because obviously we have a backlog of things. So it's going to be some time, if anything, that I would just, I don't know. I don't know if I would stream it, or I could record a second version of it for YouTube, or, you know, we would hang in Discord. I don't know at this point. If you happen to be watching this in the future, maybe you already know. But yeah. So far we lost Ashley specifically just because the game forced us to make that, you know, make the choice between the two. But everyone else that we've had the ability to save, we have saved. Get over it. No, you know what? I'm not going to be mean to her.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I like them. Okay. Joining.
I joined up in the military anyway.
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Fair enough. I know, the fancy Mass Effect toothbrush.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Okay.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright. It's like being assigned to the Enterprise in Star Trek. You're suddenly part of an elite group, yeah. Okay. Cerberus? Okay, from Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime. It is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Isn't helping my brain remember things, because sometimes it's not good. Eden Prime's like the first mission of the first game, isn't it? So we'd be going back to Eden Prime? Yepper? Okay. Sometimes my brain is not good at remembering things. So I'm like, wait, did I actually remember something? Woohoo! Yes, exactly, which means you better hope you're not wearing a red shirt. Exactly. That is one of the few things I know about Star Trek. Is that the red shirt people do not have good survival luck. Okay, you have an upgrade waiting from Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. From Edie, while you were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as a commanding officer, as the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested. I chose something from the official System Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of your casual clothing in your cabin. Cool. Okay. Okay. Attention alert, new article, Quarian fleet. Didn't we read that? We read something. Alliance News Network Information Partners. By Rudix Ruthus, ANN Contributors. Citadel Fleet. Where's the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. That's the thing. I guess that so far, like, pacing-wise with the Reapers and stuff, that seems off to me in the pacing of the story is that they were attacking Earth literally at the beginning of this game, where it seems like the Reapers are moving very quickly through other planets. Like, it seems like it's supposed to be that they're, like, still continuing and attacking Earth for, like, a really extended period of time, which I feel like, I mean, obviously it's going to take them time to do what they want to do to Earth, but, like, it still feels like they're spending way more time on Earth than it sounds like they're staying on other places. Okay, this kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop in Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarian to abandon their pilgrimages and return or rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning to do does not interfere with the only thing that matters, stopping the Reapers. Huh, okay. Subject, my dog? Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI Edie emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails and 750 volt. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. We have a dog now? Okay, Alliance Fleet Operations. Flash. Okay, all Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared the threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tactic. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offense combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instructions, independent action is authorized. Okay. From Hackett. Okay. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance at Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdirection operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Also from Hackett. Okay, Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on Planet Sanctum. I'll brief you on when you're inbound, Hackett. I'm really interested to see how different this means. Obviously, I don't want to know. I want to play it in the future, but I'm very interested to see how different this is if you let Cerberus have the data. Very interested to see that. All right, priority Eden Prime. So, okay, so it seems all of our missions are in one tab here, but they're marked as priority, and I'm assuming, feel free to actually correct me if this is wrong. The priority ones are main story, and these ones are like side questy that aren't marked priority. So the Primarch, okay. Yep, okay. So Cerberus has discovered a Prothean. Okay, so we have two different... We can go get the Turian, or we can go to Eden Prime, and then we also have the other Cerberus laboratory. Okay, two things that we need to look at. Dog? Question mark? So they left their dog? Also, we should go say hi to Joker. Okay. Just getting the lay. It looks a little different here. Hey, Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
You're not surprised? I'm not either, but...
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Joker, you're wonderful. To be fair, I don't think I ever actually hung up on the Council. Well, actually, no, maybe I did that. I maybe did at some point. We usually continued the conversation. This is so weird. I know it's just they're walking, but it's so weird that they're actually like moving about the ship. I'm not used to the crew actually moving about like that.
Commander.
The scanning thing here feels very weird. And I just, Morden's not through that door, and it's very weird as well. So I guess they got rid of Morden's lab. Okay. Because that leads around through to the war room. Okay. I'm getting the layout here. Interesting. Okay. There should be something in that corner there. Which corner? Like in the table room? Or meaning in like the war room? Or...
Commander.
Oh. There's guns and stuff there. I don't know. I don't understand the point of the scanning thing. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay. It also could be, you know, something that maybe progresses later. Okay, I know we don't really have you know, like a crew. But I do just want to kind of see what the crew deck looks like. See what they changed. Okay. Whoa, it's like actually a room now. It's not just like a literal indent in the wall. It's weird not having the crew here. Like, you know, our squad and such. It'll be interesting to see how this progresses. Obviously, I don't want to know who our crewmates are going to be yet. Model, Destiny. Did I just get a ship model? Yeah, I got a model of the Destiny Ascension. Okay. Of when it was an actual load point. Oh, is why that loading that scanner's okay. Well, they definitely changed what was Kasumi's area a little bit here. I guess they made it more of a general space, shared space. Okay. Interesting. That's still similar. This would be... Oh? Oh, this is Liara's spot now. Okay, I was gonna say, this was Miranda's. I was gonna say, we have to go say hi to Liara, right?
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh,
You're
okay.
the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Yeah.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Okay.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Oh.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
I like that it actually has a name now.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Okay, so it seems like Liara has kind of maybe transferred a little bit of her setup to be here. I bet the remaining 5% is when she's irritated with it. Yeah. I appreciate that it actually has an actual name now. And I think one of the emails mentioned Glyph, and I didn't know who that was, so now we know who that is. Hi, Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Fair. Yeah, did they finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise.
Okay, fair.
But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Yeah, agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Absolutely.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Yes, we are seeing our Liara romance continue. I decided that I did want to see it through the games versus swapping to other characters. I would be interested in romancing other characters eventually. Like, obviously, second playthrough, I'm modding it to romance Tali or just playing as male Shepard. I'll probably just mod the game. But for our purposes of now,
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
okay. Message from Operation Farron to the broker. Okay. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of the scouting of the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on the edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on its course or its source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the Shadow Broken? Farron. Yes. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying Shadow and Broker out loud in the same sentence in anyone's sight. Okay. Glyph remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful in the Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Cirrus agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig at Diriop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is handling the expedition herself. Maybe I can ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment. Thesis of Prothea's first contact protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Jawson was right to suggest that the Prothean artifact we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment. Paper on the comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. Okay, 2183. Part 1. I'm going to on the Theorem expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins here, but the university service must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183. Part 2. Goddess, this human Shepard has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when Commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment. Paper. They are right. It's a lot of papers. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. Okay, 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're Prothean husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment. Paper on Prothean biology. Okay. Okay. Let's head...
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the information network terminal.
Oh, I didn't actually look at the terminal, did I? Armor mod kit upgrades. Oh, has proceeded his contacts on the ship armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space. The kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving the shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Ammo capacity plus 5%. Use the mod kit to upgrade your thermal capacity clip. I want shields. Give me shields, please. Thank you. I can deal with having to reload and whatnot. And shields, yes. That sounds like a great idea. Okay. Obviously, this is where Garrus was hanging out in the second game. There is still that space there. So, hopefully, I will be very disappointed if Garrus does not get to join us. Okay, and then we've got our med bay over here still. Oh, reassign power bonuses? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. I was so confused as I forgot that we brought them along with us. I was so confused as to what that was. Okay. We had so many other dialogue things happen between that and this, I kind of forgot that we had actually brought them with us. Cool. Well, same-ish Normandy. You know, a few differences, though. So I kind of think I want to go to Eden Prime first. Even though, like, this is the thing that we were given first. I think I want to... I want to go to Eden Prime. I don't know. I'm also just curious to see what the fuck Cerberus is up to. Maybe we go do that. That is piquing my interest more than the other one right now, just because I want to go see what Cerberus is up to. So I think let's head to that. Also, it's weird that the elevator looks like literally just like a wall, not like a door. Like, this here looks like a door, but down below it just blends in kind of thing. Okay, let's check out our galaxy map. Conquered systems. Oh, that's gonna be a mechanic, isn't it? Of the ones that are already taken over. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed during the Normandy's stealth. Oh, can be accessed using the Normandy's stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Interesting. Okay. I like that it's got the little icons on it. Okay. Okay, actual question. Are we gonna have the fuel mechanic in this game like we had in the second game? I do want to go to Eden Prime. Yes? Okay. No, I don't want to. I do want to rescue the Turian, but I want to do... Oh, right. It's not. Okay. I'm looking for Eden Prime, but it's recover the artifact. I want to go here. Still so bright. Okay. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with new and improved scanning pulse. Oh, with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects. Words. Okay. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that the Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. Oh, okay. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. Okay. Objects in scanning pulse are closer than they appear. Yes. Can I move? Okay.
I found something.
Investigate. Wreckage. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the sound back up so it's a little bit louder again. The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Oh, well, we are at full fuel. Okay. 50% of assets recovered. Orbit? We're gonna have the... Do we have my favorite little mini game thing? Well, I guess not my favorite. Maybe my second favorite? I don't know. I think the matching is still my favorite. Okay, so it seems we have the same... Oh? Kind of maybe probing thing of mining, maybe? Or are we just finding... Oh, we're looking specifically for a distress signal. Okay. Ha. Lost and found? Oh no. Or acid acquired Prothean data files. Why was that such dramatic music? Okay, 100% of the assets recovered. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go back to Eden Prime then. Okay. Sorry, the bypassing and hacking mini games are gone. Oh, I like those ones though. Those were fun. That's fair though. Like, I could get like people being tired of those as a mechanic. I personally still like them. Okay, this idyllic art words was one of the first human colonies established beyond the Charon mass relay. Eden Prime's fertile biosphere drew heavy immigration from the Systems Alliance and other human organizations. In 2183, Eden Prime was attacked by a Geth force led by the rogue Spectre Saren Articus. Commander Shepard, responding to the attack, encountered a Prothean beacon that warned of the imminent Reaper invasion. It was thanks to this beacon and the commander's quick action that the galaxy has any chance of survival today. Although the Reapers rushed past much of the Exodus cluster in their plan to take Earth, it is clear the war has come to Eden Prime. Distress signals have jammed all available frequencies. Fires burn in vast swaths across the arable land, and its once extensive monorail system is twisted metal. Cerberus has much to lose if the word of their ruthless attack on the human colony gets out. What they stand to gain must be equally valuable. Agrarian. Idyllic agrarian world? Closer-ish? Sometimes it's like, I get what it's saying, but I don't know. In terms of like reading stuff, streaming has made me read aloud so many more words that I like have like read in things, but never had the need to pronounce aloud before. Okay, let's land. Loading. Loading. Can I pick who we're bringing? I'm assuming it's probably just bringing... Okay. Are we picking one friend or two friends? Oh, she does have different appearances. Ooh. Okay. Why does Liara have so many outfits? I'm assuming some of these are maybe, like, added in from DLC things and bonus things. That's a cool outfit. I don't know. I kind of like the blue one too. Oh, hit info. Hold on. I want to go in order. Armor bonus. Power recharge speed 25%. So does it change? What their armor bonus is? Power damage. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of just like her default outfit. This seems like almost too bulky. That's power recharge speed. That's also recharge speed. This is damage. I don't know. I kind of like that one, but it's also interesting to see that they have different buffs. Because her default one is damage. I like this outfit, and I want to see what it looks like outside of this loading screen. So I'm gonna... pick that. I'm assuming we have to just take both of them, yeah? Why can't I have him? Okay. I want to be able to highlight him to be able to see his stuff too. We don't really, I guess. Wait a second. I'm realizing in our wandering around the Normandy, I guess I didn't wander to the bottom levels. I didn't go down to the engineering or anything like that. James must be hanging out down there because I'm realizing we didn't actually go talk to James. Oops. Okay. Actual question. Is James down in engineering? In the Normandy sex dungeon, NLA? Sure. Why not? No, he's in the shuttle bay? Okay. Yeah, I didn't run into James in our wandering, so we'll have to go. We're going to do a mission right now. But I would like to talk to James to maybe get to know him more. Is that what they call it now? Sure. Oh, right. We have this whole, like, weapon weight mechanic thing. So, I don't really want the sniper at this point. We, for the most part, have used... Well, most of the time we had the submachine guns and I think heavy pistols, and then we added assault rifles into our repertoire at partway through the second game. We've never had shotguns. We do have the ability to use one now, versus it being like a skill thing. Ooh, if we bring this one instead, it's slightly lighter. So our recharge speed is even higher. Because what is our, like, max? Can we go, so we could go in. With 180. Can we just, like, unequip all the guns? Okay, so default, your power recharge speed is 200%. Just the fact that it's like, yeah, let's just go with no guns. I do want to bring the submachine gun. We do have an upgrade on that one. You have mods for the other weapons? I think the only other mod we have is for the... We have a shotgun modifier. Actually, we have 2 different shotgun modifiers, apparently. Allows bullets to pierce thick objects. Increases damage. So maybe we should bring the shotgun with us? Because that is our most modified weapon? I haven't ever used the shotgun before. Because we ended up not bringing it because it put us into the red. I'm totally open for recommendations and stuff, because this is definitely a different kind of mechanic than we had before. So those are heavier, so only 5%. So maybe we don't want to bring the assault rifle. How much if we add... Could add the heavy pistol? I don't know. I like the idea of having choices. And I also don't necessarily want to go just with the submachine gun and not knowing how I'll feel about the shotgun. So maybe we just bring those. It gives us an 80% thing. We'll try out the shotgun. We see how we feel about it. Just make sure James has those mods. He uses them. Okay. Because we can just add them to his too, right? That doesn't take it from ours. That's kind of snazzy. Okay. And you're the only one who has to worry about weight. Your squad mates are free in that regard. Okay. Okay, and then We do have one mod for that, so we might as well add that there. Okay. But they're limited on what kinds of guns they can bring with them. Where we aren't. We're okay, because we have choices of the type of gun. Okay, we'll try this, and if it doesn't work, we'll do a different loadout next time. Oh, we've leveled up. We've got 8 points. Our fitnesses are like... Okay. Oh, right, because this has like the... This has like the trees within it. Was there something that I was wanting? Well, let's see what our... We use the combat drone a ton, so at least in past, and I plan to continue using it. Okay, so our options are upgrade drone with long-range rockets that deal 360 points of damage across 1.5 meters. Upgrade drone's electrical pulse to jump and hit 3... I think I want it to hit more targets. I think I would rather it do that. We're gonna try that. Achievement earned, focused. Is that because I maxed out a skill tree? Okay, and then can anything else be 2 points? These are 2 points. Increase melee damage bonus by 30%. Increase health and shield bonus. Give me more health and shield, please. Is that 4? Oh, no, it's 4. Okay. Oh, wait, it took that. No. No, I want this here. Keep that there. Everything else might have to wait, because that's 4 points. I'm assuming everything else is going to be 4 points. Okay, so we'll just sit on those 2 points then. Liara only has 2. I'm just going to let them auto level up. I am not going to worry about theirs. I will trust the AI to do that on that one.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yup.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Yeah, I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Yeah. He wanted the beacon.
He was trying to cover up any evidence of the beacon. We stopped him.
And saved the colony, too.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
I feel like the people have it rough makes sense, but also, like, the whole galaxy's kind of got a problem right now. Never trust AI, always verify. Fair, but in terms of skill points for this, we're not going to worry about it.
We'll avenge the people of Eden Prime, but our first priority has to be whatever Cerberus has found.
Understood.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood.
All right.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Well, let's find out. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming it's because Joker's in the main ship and not the shuttle. But I was expecting it to be Joker. It wasn't, and that threw me off.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This is so weird being back here.
Colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Hey.
Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and...
You were joking.
You were joking.
Liara,
Hey,
I love you.
I just like dinosaurs.
Okay. Can we jump down there? No, we gotta... Oh, right. Forgot that she's gonna do that. Can we find anything interesting? Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. Oh no. And when increased food rations as payment for the work, and when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and these families knew they were never going to see their sons or daughters again. There's no way they could cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Okay. Gonna say, what is Cerberus doing to them? Complaints died out like the colonists. Uh-huh. Alright. What in the world is Cerberus doing that they're, like, killing them?
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Alright.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right.
What?
That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos.
Right.
The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Okay, that would be something that Cerberus would do something insane like this.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Sounds a little too friendly.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Alright.
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus. Open the pod.
Of course.
Or should we just take the pod with us?
Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Okay. Oh.
Heads up!
Okay. I don't know, and I'm realizing I chose a renegade option for talking to Liara. I didn't mean to be mean, but let's open it up. Okay, let's get... Oh, right. Why'd you spawn over here, drone? That's not helpful. Goodness. Okay, we had the dialogue, or the volume up louder for dialogue purposes. The combat's really loud. Hey, drone, will you go over there, please? Why do you keep spawning next to me? I don't understand why the drone's spawning next to me. I'm telling it to go over there. Ah. That's not good. Hold on. Right. Okay. I didn't realize there was still two of them. I thought it was just the one over here. Oh, wait. This is... Is this not a fragile thing like it was in the second game? There's the drone actually going where I want it to go. Oh, they can roll up too. Fancy. But I have the ability to set them on fire.
More of them come back.
Okay. Obviously, I have to be a loot goblin. It is necessary. Shepard, I clicked on the terminal. Please open it. Okay, troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continued standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Oh, okay, so now we have another motivation for a reason to be loot goblins. Fair. Anything else? No, okay. Which way is the objective telling us? Oh. Whoa. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Hey, Shepard, can we... Shepard? I didn't... Shepard! Shepard, stop hiding on the wrong side of the wall, Shepard! Thank you. Don't vault over the wall into enemy fire. That is also not helpful. Oh, goodness. Shepard, really? Oh, hello. This is fine. Thank you, Liara. You okay here? Okay. I was actually going to try out the shotgun, and I keep forgetting to actually swap to that, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Oh. Interesting. Ow. There we go. I don't know if I like the shotgun. I don't think I like the amount of, like, recoil it has. But we'll at least keep it for this mission.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay. So this way? Ah. Interesting though that, you know, that there is another pod.
I never thought our empire would fall.
Oh.
It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
Oh.
All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean
right,
and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video and the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Okay. Find the remaining pod data. Can do. It's still so weird being back here. Guess we go this way.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Huh? Any loot? Anything interesting? Just leaving all the dead bodies. Oh, that's... Should we have a counter for how many times I accidentally make Shepard roll dodge? Oh. Maybe get rid of the armor? Shield breaker, yeah! Out of 100? Oh goodness, that's gonna be a bit, isn't it? Okay, put the drone back out there. I want to get rid of that turret. There we go. And we can push forward, maybe? There we go. Oh, that's a grenade. Ow! Maybe we also need a... How many times am I gonna die to grenades in this game? Because so far, I think that's the only thing we've actually died to. Is not being, like, shot down. Is just... I don't understand why she rolled dodged. I was pushing forward, and I was pushing the spacebar to run, and she still rolled dodged.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know. The grenades seem a lot, which it makes sense. They're explosives. Thank you anyway. Okay, let's see if we can get farther out this time. Ow. Remembering break shields. Also, more of the things we faced in this game compared to the other games actually have shield. So I need to remember to actually use the shield breaking skill. Not just the fire, because the fire is more effective on health. I don't think I like this shotgun. Like, I think it's effective, but I think we would need to be closer. Oh, they're up there. No. Here we go. Where are they? Yeah, this is way better. Alright, saved. Which means I'm assuming that was the last enemy.
There.
Reload.
That lab found footage of the Protheans.
Okay.
Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Alright, I am just gonna do a quick check. I still want one of these to talk again like it did in the other game. That was so silly. Ooh, I will take the experience points for picking that up. Resistance information. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 hours tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Gambetta to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Okay. Which...
I will.
Oh, that's not what I meant, Liar. I wanted to click on this. See... I don't know. I guess that's interesting. This time it's calling it reputation points that we're earning. We're definitely have earned more Renegade than Paragon. Yeah, it seems like your combat is at longer range than the shotgun is optimal at. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, I feel like the shotgun is not a bad weapon in this case, but it doesn't feel like... With where we tend to be in terms of distance for combat, it doesn't seem like the optimal choice. Because what did I swap to? I swapped to... Yeah, I swapped to the submachine gun. I think I used that one quite a bit in the second game. I did also use the heavy pistol a lot. In the prior games, our class that we played as couldn't use the shotguns. I'm so bummed that there's not a mini game. The animation's cool, but I want my mini game. What's your power set? We're engineers, so we have the cryoblast, the drone, fire. I don't know. I've been using the 2 to break shields. We have incinerate, overload. Overloads the shields. Yeah. Effective against shields, barriers, synthetics. Okay. We have Cryoblast. I need to remember that the freeze is for armor, because I don't feel like I used it much in the second game. The combat drone is what I use the most. Sabotage we use like a couple times, but we have fire, freeze, overload, turret is another thing. Play this heavy weapon turret for cover fire. I don't think I've figured out, do we actually have a... Yeah, we do. I haven't actually deployed that yet. We should try that out next combat thing. I forgot I unlocked that. Cryo also stops health regen? Oh, frozen targets won't regenerate health. Okay. Yeah, so if at any point I completely forget some of the mechanics of these skills, feel free to remind me. My brain tries to, but I am aware that it is currently like, yeah, combat drone. Yeah, combat drone. So that's the button I know I'm going to remember to push. Okay, yeah, I don't see shotgun is really useful to you. A lot of people I followed wound up being vanguards, which have the charge ability, so they charge into point blank range, and then shotgun is handy to have. That's fair. Yeah, we're engineers, so I don't feel like we don't tend to get up close and personal unless if like they, get up at us. So I think I wanted to test it out because we've never used the shotguns in the game before because we haven't had that ability. But I don't see us... I think I would rather bring the assault rifle with us than the shotgun. Or maybe, honestly, just use the submachine gun and the heavy pistol. And let us have that higher regen for our abilities to use those more. It's so cool what it does to our eyes as we're like processing it. Also, those guns are cool. Ooh.
Victory! Field the bunker!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
That's so cool that Shepard can understand it. Alright, that means we gotta get back to the pod, though. Pistols and subs, that should work? Okay. It was like, I think, because the other one we used in the second game was also the assault rifle, but also that is one of the heavier guns.
Backup forces are here.
And I do like using my abilities. Oh, let's try out the turret. What is this? Oh, grenade. Ow! Why do the grenades gotta hurt so much? Did I actually launch the turret? I don't know if I did. Oh, ow. Hold on. I think I did? Or is that turret shooting at me? That's... okay. There we go. Ow. 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 Okay. I definitely have been dying a lot more to combat in this. We did change the difficulty. I set it to normal because that's what we played the other games on. But also, I'm just messing up because I'm just trying out new abilities and things. Oh, that is a grenade. Oop. Okay, I was gonna say, it should be okay because it's on the other side. Oh, they disintegrated. Alright. We're hiding. We're getting our shield back. Putting the drone out. Okay, that turret is shooting at me, and that is... the turrets... the grenades... like, the thing is, we're not even dying to the actual people. We're dying to the grenades and the turrets. And I could, like, I don't want to have to redo combat a lot of times over and over in this game. But I am gonna still try it, at least for the moment, to give myself the opportunity to kind of get used to the combat a bit more. Ow, Shepard, can we... okay. I'm also just trying to remember which button is what. Because if I put... okay, I don't want to be stuck. Ow, I was gonna say. I don't want to be stuck with stuff. I'm just trying to actually see what she's... okay. So ours is like a little thing that we're throwing out. Oh my gosh. Ow! Oh no, we're gonna die to a grenade. We're gonna die to a grenade. Nope, 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 nope. Aha! We're okay. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Thank you for hanging out, Spider. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Get some good rest. Okay. Can we stop having you recuperate your armor, turret, please? Thank you. Would be really great. Okay. I think we're getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. It's gonna take some getting used to. But if we end up having to do a bunch of combat stuff over and over again, I will just reset stuff down to an easier difficulty. Because we are playing this for the story, not for the difficulty of the combat. That is not... That's not my goal here. Pyromaniac. Yeah, we tend to use the fires. I am an Aries. I do find myself using the fire weapons in games quite often. I'm assuming we're going this way? Yes. Okay. Because we're going... Oh, because it's sending us back through. I see, I see. Ah! Hello! Okay. Whoa! I was not ready for that. That was... That... No. Oh my god, it's going to make us go all the way back? Okay.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Alright, if I have to redo this one more time, we're just going to change the difficulty. Because I get the point. I get what we're doing. This is not... The objective is not to keep dying. I thought it gave us a soft save, or an auto save. I guess not. Okay, hey turret, can you please go away? Go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting better. That is a grenade. See you back there. I was ready. There we go. Now we're getting good. Oh. Where are you shooting from? Okay. This way, this way, this way. Can I not? Okay. Can't go that way, apparently. I guess we do have to go this way. Ammo? Ammo. Alright. Dude, have some fire. How's it going? Okay, now we're prepared for the... Why weren't you shooting at me before? That's silly. They were just waiting there. Okay, turret, can we please not have shields? Ow. No. Ow. Those turrets are no joke. Holy moly. Alright. So far, so good. Zooming up the steps. Hey, I actually made her sprint and not accidentally roll dodge. Hey, Shepard, can we get to cover somewhere? Please? Holy shit.
Yes. Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Why, though? I'm just kind of curious to see if we play it on casual, because this game, it did default to casual. And we put it on to normal, because that's what we played the other ones on. Let's feel what the difference is, just out of curiosity. I also think this is the first combat sequence that it hasn't given us, like, an autosave in between each one. Like, each, like, wave of stuff. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's a difference. There's only one turret instead of two. Okay, so it's not even just like a health ability, it is literally a how many enemies there are, because there wasn't a second turret there. Let's try going a different way. Let's change anything? Up and over instead? Not really. Oh, goodness. Ow! I'm so shocked that we didn't die to that. If that was the other mode, I think we would have. Okay. What do y'all think? Should we leave it on casual? Or should I change it back to normal? I think casual feels more like it was in the other games than the normal. I don't know. The actuality is probably that it was somewhere in between. Are you having fun? I'm having fun now that I'm not redoing the same thing over and over again. So I think we might just keep it on casual. I don't know. Like, I like the normal combat. But I guess it's because I like the difficulty of the people. Like the actual opponents feel too squishy now. But the turrets are a lot. Oh, there's an accidental roll dodge. Okay, hey Shepard, can we not hide behind that? Is that not a thing that you can hide behind? I'm so confused. Okay, this is also a fair thing. There's also these people too. That I don't necessarily love the hiding behind the things. Alright. I think we'll keep it on casual. Especially just because if this is the beginning of the game, I don't want to draw out our game time and add hours of our game time just for me redoing combat.
The bridge. We have to find another way across.
Jump? I don't know. But that is the point, is that we're having fun. There's no shame in playing it on an easier difficulty. Play it at the way that you have fun with. And I was having fun at the other difficulty, but in terms of stream purposes, the purpose of us playing this game on stream and, you know, putting this on YouTube in the future and whatnot. So hi YouTube in the future, is to play the story. The goal is not to... Another way. Okay, I thought it was going to lead me somewhere. The goal is not to, you know, play this on insanity or even normal, I guess. Okay, I feel like I'm just going backwards. I feel like you could have given me a little bit... Oh. There's another roll dodge. I feel like it could have given me a little bit more direction. Because this is just going backwards. I guess the other thing in terms of balance stuff as well is I could try to actually remember to tell the teammates what to do would maybe help balance some stuff out as well. But also, I know I've never been good at that. So... Sway? There's a ladder there. I don't know, at least this is a different pathway? Can you get over there this way? No, can I not jump over the wall, Shepard? Is that not acceptable? Is that not acceptable, Shepard? Can we... Aha, there's a ladder to go down. Does that help? Yes. Okay, there's the pod. Oh my god, Shepard, stop roll dodging! Okay.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Oh goodness, I had a feeling.
Commander, we'll have to hold this position.
Yeah, I kind of had that feeling. Okay, so it kind of puts an air, it's a little air unit. Okay, I couldn't see that before.
Here they come.
That's also helpful. Okay, because I was looking for it to be on the ground. Okay, using our turret and stuff. Maybe we'll put it back up. That definitely seems useful. Come on, hit him in the little box. At least that turret seems to move them enough, aha, that I can maybe get them out of that. It'd be really nifty. Oh yeah, that was way smoother. Oh, I see him. How's it going over there? We're just gonna fling some stuff at you. Oh, there's another one there. Anybody else?
Looks
Oh,
like we
it's
got a
saved.
second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
I'm just gonna
Has
run.
the life pod ended stasis mode?
There you go.
We're almost there.
Alright, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna run for that ammo real
anybody's low,
quick.
there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
I'm doing okay, you two. I think it's in the next wave. We're good. There we go. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's send that out there. And let's also fling that out there. And then let's get rid of your shields. And then let's get rid of your armor. Yeah, I like being able to have our powers on quicker cooldown. So I think we'll ditch the shotgun so we can have even more power cooldown. Oh. Yeah, fling the stuff over there. But yeah, let's not have it get close to us. Would be snazzy. There we go. Okay, let's also take this down as well. There we go. Look at us making progress. Really excited to see if this Prothean actually is still alive in there. Anybody else want to come over here? Okay. That it? Anybody else? I still hear shooting. They hiding over there? Ah, there's another one. There they are. That it? Anybody else hiding? Ah, there you are. There we go.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Alright, let's do it, let's do it! Shepard, I pushed the space bar. Please do don't smack it.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. You have been frozen for 50,000 years. Hold on.
Be careful, he's confused.
Uh-huh.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
That would be wild to be in, because, you know, they get frozen. And to wake up 50,000 years later.
The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately.
Wow. Yeah.
You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Oh no. For sure it's a good idea to let them out of here?
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
Fancy.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Ooh. Wasn't necessarily a failure. But I honestly, I don't think even saying that is going to help in the situation. I'm going to go with this.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Uh-oh.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then we will see.
Gonna say possible squad mate? Question mark?
A living Prothean.
Yeah.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
Maybe?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Alright.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Oh, goodness. It's like you slept for millennia and then wake up to find dogs and cats have grown into their own civilization. Yeah. Like, just the processing of that, of realizing you're the only one left of your entire species because all of the other pods got shut down on Ilos. And then your pod being the only one that survives here. It's also interesting, too, because that also opens up the question of, are there pods on other planets? Because it kind of was assumed and given at the, at least for Ilos purposes, that Ilos was where, the last of them there. Like, obviously there was a ton of pods on Ilos that would have made it if it had enough power. Because that was a long time. That was a long time to stay in stasis. But it kind of implied that that was the only place, so it's weird to even have pods in other places. But I guess if there was other colonies or cities or planets that had Protheans on it, they would have maybe had pods as well. So maybe there's still a chance that there's others. But at this point, you're the only one there. I'm gonna take the chance and trust him. Because I feel like if we approach them being like this cautious and whatnot and more hostile kind of standoff, like they're gonna just mirror that, maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping we can trust him, so I'm going to try to trust him.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
That's what I figured.
I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons?
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
No one else would listen.
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
I mean, that's kind of how we've been playing to this point. Shep would be in a better position to trust him. Yeah, like, that's the thing, too, is, like, if anyone is going to have a chance to do that. And at this point, like, even, like, you know, him coming out of the pod and everything and having the moment of being hostile and things. Like he said, he's a soldier. Like, that's how you would expect, like, a soldier to react to a situation like that. I'm gonna go, I agree.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal? Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander. For now.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Now I'm interested, like, did the Asari exist before? Huh? Oh, I have so many questions. Okay, in terms of keeping track of stuff, I'm gonna work my way around the loop.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Okay.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Explains the beacons.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Yeah. Technically, humans existed in Prothean times too? Did they? Do we know about... I don't remember that. It's kind of like saying, hey, random World War II soldier, please tell me how to build a nuclear bomb. Yeah, I guess that is the same kind of vibe, isn't it? Yeah. But at least we have, you know, we can get the information about even just some general Prothean things.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Wow, that's wild. Did you find anything in ME1 that had the record of the Protheans observing... Oh. I don't remember. Maybe? Okay, we did... Let's do this one.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have? And can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Interesting. Okay, so that means that they've fought for quite some... I guess they fought for a while then. That makes sense.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Ah.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
Like we have the Geth.
We had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago. In ways we could never imagine.
Okay.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
So, what if it worked?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
Okay.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Okay. I guess I didn't account for that of how long they were fighting for, because, you know, obviously it would take a really long time to, you know, everything in the galaxy. Ooh, I want to do this one. We met Virgil on Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Okay, that's all of them. I think that's good there.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy.
Oh.
The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I mean, that's fair.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Cool. Okay. So I guess that's Grunt's spot taken over. We never ended up, we didn't figure out where James was hanging out. Is the thing we hadn't figured out yet? Okay, well, out of characters that I didn't expect to meet, I mean, that's definitely one of them. That's not the direction I thought I was going. I thought I was going the other way. I completely got myself turned around. Okay.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
Oh!
Story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
Yeah, I've seen him. Just wondering.
I was wondering where she was, too. Does the ship still have Edie? Yes, Edie's still here. Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess we might as well talk to her. Hello?
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Ooh. Get us support, focus on Cerberus. Like, yeah, we need the support, but I feel like if we can find out what Cerberus is up to more and get ahead of them, that would help. I'm gonna say this.
Your story is Cerberus. They're a clear and present danger to everything we try to do. Alien audiences will hate them.
So they're traitors to Earth and the galaxy. I wouldn't have to torque it much. And you do have an inside track on Cerberus. Alright, you feed me your info, and I'll keep biting.
Cool, okay. It's interesting that it says 2 renegade points and 2 reputation points. I'm not sure if I'm understanding what the difference is. Okay. The only place we haven't been is down here? I know we talked to where James was before. I don't remember. Is James down here? Is that... Hey! Are my model ships just hanging out all over? Shadow broker ship. Yeah, why are they... Hey, why are my models down here? Wait, I heard a squeak. Wait, is my space hamster down here? Wait, come back here! I found my space hamster! But we don't get to keep our fish, apparently, because we weren't good enough friends with, Kelly. But we keep the space hamster? Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, also, did I just completely miss where... That's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to mouse over it. I did not mean to click. Where? Those refit crews threw your stuff all over, apparently. Oh, we can go down here again. Okay. I didn't realize we could go all the way down here.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Okay, what's the situation?
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios! Straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Cool.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
Okay.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Cool. Works for now. Carry on.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, Commander.
Snazzy. Alright. Why does it not surprise me that this is what James is doing?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Mm-hmm.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep.
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I don't need a reason.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I sure can.
Oh, I can dance.
I know, the grunting's a lot.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Did I miss it? I think I missed it.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Ugh.
Tough choice. But it was the right call.
You think so?
I would have done the same.
That's what's funny. You were doing the same thing. You took out the collectors. We never needed that intel.
Oh. I think I missed the renegade click.
You
I should have
didn't know.
taken the other one.
Can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Oh.
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Good to hear it. But you sacrifice yourself or my ship needlessly. That's unacceptable.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Why is he calling me Lola? Yeah, it's Commander.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss.
Nah, it's Commander.
Commander.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting conversation. So I guess that's one way to have a conversation. Okay, there's the workbench stuff. I will mess with that later. You know what? I'll leave myself down here. So maybe I'll remember to mess with that next time. But that is where we are going to stop for tonight. So if you happen to be watching this in the future, I appreciate you hanging out. And if you want to catch the next episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you would leave a like as well, I'd really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.